Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 20th through the 26th of October. I do hope you're doing well, and if you're new here, I just want to explain that this is a brand new spread for me, and I do hope that you'll find it interesting and exciting and leave me comments. And if you're returning, this is totally interesting. I think you'll really dig it. It's going to be a little more in depth in a lot of different areas of your life. We're doing something loosely based on the astrological houses with the tarot mixed in, and it's very exciting. I hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So these are the 12 cards from the overview video, and I'm going to go ahead and add more cards. You'll recognize this deck is actually from the last month's decks for those who are returning. It is especially lovely, and I really appreciated it. Juju, so I brought it back into play here. I am going to tell you now about the guiding messages I got for all 12 signs. We are going to be sort of getting ready to deal with change, right? We're accepting and we're integrating and we're allowing for change, okay? Change is happening everywhere. We need to just sort of go with it. If we need to step up and be part of the solution in that situation, do it. We are ready to step up. We're all ready to step up. We also want to stay organized and watch our money too. So we have a lot going on. There's nobody here is going to get out of this one. We are definitely enjoying a lot of opportunities to embrace family or create family. If you haven't done that yet, you definitely want to do some of that, all right? So it's very good. I can see all the energy happening, and there's a lot happening. So we need to come together in a very positive light and be a part of and help each other out and do the things that we need to do, all right? It's going to be cool. Watch this. So we have the 12 houses, right? We're going to talk first about yourself and what's going on with you personally this particular month or week, the 20th through the 26th. Gemini, we have the King of Wands. You're feeling pretty down to earth and understanding about what's going on around you. You have this very easygoing mind. I think you had the same card last week. Fun. Repetition. It's good. It really just means that you are ready for most situations that are coming down the pike. You've already got yourself figured out, and that's good news. The Queen of Cups is coming. She will block you. This is an emotionally based lady who will be a little more difficult for you. I believe she was in the unknown department last week. So now here she is being a blocker for you right here. You're all down to earth, easy going, doing your own thing. Presto changeo, this emotional person shows up. Wait a minute of me. So she's going to have some stuff going on, and she may make it seem like you need to fix the situation. Maybe you can just listen a little bit and she'll feel better. But it will slow you down a minute, okay? So now we have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, fighting for your power in the situation. You may find yourself needing to, like, create a boundary situation. Like, really, I can talk to you next week, but I can't talk to you right now, okay? And that's okay. Do what you need to do. It's going to be all right, okay? So let us talk now about the next week over. We are talking, or not next week. Holy moly, we don't do that anymore. We're talking about your money. Okay, let's talk about your money for this same week. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Shows you have money. Everything is good. Everything is okay. You are squared away. You're not eating tuna and top ramen. Okay, you are okay. Good for you. The Wheel of Fortune has shown that this is something this is the karma you've created in your life that is now going to show up a little bit. There's a little karma here that's a little not on the great side because it's stopping you. Whatever this karma is, has you a little, it might be a little, I don't know what happened. What happened that you created bad karma in your money department, but there's a little something going on here and it will slow you down a bit, okay? So then you will need to fight for your financial wealth and your worth and value. This is perfectly placed here because, yes, we're talking about your money and you're going to have to fight for it, okay? Fight for your worth and value in that situation, okay? All right. Maybe you bad talked somebody else and it ended up being that it came back on you. The splashback is not great. Okay? Yeeks. So let us talk now about the next section over. We're talking about your communication department. All right? We have the Page of Cups. Perfect. Information about things that you love are coming to you, and you're sharing loving information at this time. This is good news. I like that you're sharing loving information. Good news. The gift of finance is going to block you from this communication. So maybe, interesting, right? How does money coming out of the sky stop you from sharing lovingly with other people? Maybe if you can't help yourself from sharing your moment, your bliss, and you know that sharing your bliss will make things happen and make people show up. So be careful. If you win the lottery, you don't want to share too much, because presto changeo, all the people will come out and make things more difficult. Your solution is to get a little hung up. Interesting. I feel like it's not so much you're getting hung up on who's where and what's going on or what you're sharing. I think it's about just allowing yourself to be discerning about who you share with and about what, right? You don't want to share everything with everybody, and you're just going to like hold yourself back a little bit, all right? In some areas. Everybody, if you get proper funding for something that you want to get busy with, you aren't going to want to share that with everybody if they're struggling, all right? So let's talk about family. All right. So in your family department, we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is showing me that you are indeed having a foundation of your ideas getting stronger. This is good news. Love that. When that happens, it is so good. And this is in your family department. So people are starting to follow along. You're having a mind meld with somebody. This is good. Everybody's on the same page. Great. Excellent. Nice. The gathering of the family will block you from getting on with this situation. Maybe it's easier to make these serious decisions without being in front of each other than it is because sometimes you get in front of each other and you see the whites of people's eyes and things change. So just be aware of that. Now we have the King of Swords here. Oh, interesting. So when you get to, this is about you being the King of Swords when it comes to your family. So you are indeed going to have to hold the line. We created a boundary last week with family. And as much as you're having a good time with the mind meld and stuff, gatherings are off the list right now. You need to hold the line and say, I really don't have time for that right now. And if you're just unobtainium, it's easier to hold that line than it is to have it be the other way. So, you know, I think it'll help you a lot just to hold that line by being unavailable. All right? So, next area we're talking about is the love department. Oh, nice. Six of Cups. You're ready to give some love. Yay. I think you had the Six of Cups last week. Nice. Perfectly placed in the love department. Perfect. This doesn't have to be in relationships. This can be giving love in any area of your life. So there you go. Nice. Very good. The Queen of Wands, a like-minded lady, is going to get in the way of you doing what you want to do as far as being very giving and caring. So just let that be what it is. Maybe it's better time. Maybe you need better timing for what you want to do. But then again, you have the Magician as your solution. You have all the tools at your disposal. You can redirect her over to there and do what you want to do over here, and you can make things happen, Gemini. I know you can. You are smart and capable. So let us talk now about your work and your health, all right? Six of Wands. Six of Wands shows that you are indeed in a situation where you want to share your ideas. You want the thing you're most knowledgeable about. If you've learned about some new fitness thing you're into, you want to share all about it and get people on board with it and come to the gym with me. I want to show you what I'm doing. It's great. And so you're going to want to share what you know, or it could be at work. You're also doing that sort of thing. All right. Your dreams and goals may get busy blocking you in this situation. It could be that you know, maybe you're plateauing. Even though you're doing your cool new routine, you're plateauing on your weight. Ooh, bummer. Or vice versa at work. Your dreams and goals are not quite clear anymore. You've learned what you needed to learn and you're sharing what you learned, but there's something about that that's stopping you from progressing. Maybe you've created your own roadblock in that department because some places that people work, you become more valuable in this one area than you do doing what you really want to do, and they won't let you go beyond this one little area. Now you're like, oh no, oh no, I made myself too valuable in one area. That's not great. So just keeping that in mind, right? And the solution for you in this area of your life is the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. Your intuition will know, oh, I just need to add more reps, or I need to back away from this little area of knowledge and being such a smart person in this one area at work, because it's creating a situation where they're not going to let me grow outside of this box, okay? So just you'll know, your intuition, your gut will tell you exactly what's going on there, all right? So let's move on to marriage and partnerships. All right. In your marriage or partnership, we're looking at the fact that y'all got some money, and you're feeling pretty good about it. So that's great. Everybody's making the money they planned on. We talked about you wanting to make things even Steven with your partner. If this is a partnership, if you do 50-50 and everybody's still doing their share of the work, it isn't all you. Great, perfect. That way, nobody gets excited about needing more, right? So we don't want anyone starting to steal or anything like that. Partners can be a thing that are good or bad. Six of Swords showing me that wanting to use your power to help other people is going to block you. So you're not going to be, your partner's not going to be down with you hiring somebody new that's a friend of yours, because he's going to feel like you're tipping the scales in your favor with labor, right, that you are familiar with. So you may find that movement is the key. Get going, make a move, do something. Maybe you need to move away from the partnership. Maybe you need to move away from that building where you're at. You will figure out which area you need to move in within the partnership. It's also within the marriage. Maybe you're helping somebody out too much within the marriage, and your partner is not down with it. So you have to go, okay, maybe we need to do something else. Go on vacation together. Ta-da! That would be smart. Make yourself unavailable. We had something else where we talked about being unavailable, didn't we? Yes, I believe it was over here. It's good. Here we go. So let's talk about the next area of your life that we're going to talk about for this week. We have the death and release area, okay? We have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is showing that remembering your lessons from past relationships is helping you figure out what you need to let go of. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, relationship itself, or even a job that needs to go, okay? So just keeping that in mind, you'll be releasing something, all right? Something has run its course. Maybe you still have something left over from your ex that you need to release. You'll figure it out. You'll know what it is. And determination, Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands here. You are indeed in a position to, yes, stand your ground. Standing up for who you are in this moment is going to block you from doing what you need to do. So it's an interesting thing, because it's like you know what you need to do. You're going to stand up and say, yeah, I need to do this. I need to do this. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. You're butting heads with yourself in this situation. There is definitely a part of you that's not wanting to do it. It feels painful. Sometimes death and release are painful, and we have to step through them anyway. So you're going to be in a tug of war with yourself, I think. I feel like part of you is saying, I'll never have that thing again. if I let it go, I'll never have it again. Do take pictures of the thing, and you can maintain memories that way in the cloud, and that way you will have some version of it that will reassure you of your closeness to that person, and then you don't have to carry around the stuff. Okay, just a thought. I'm throwing out thoughts because I'm not very good at practicing that. So yeah, there you go. The Sun card here is showing me that your solution for the release and death area of your life this week is to be fresh, be new, be unclear. There's joy in this. There's joy in the release. I feel like you're going to go ahead and release it, and it's going to feel very different than you thought it was. You're actually going to find happiness in the process. It's an unexpected happiness. You weren't expecting this. This is bizarre to you. You're like, wait a minute. I released something. I had a good cry, and now I feel amazing. What happened? And it doesn't negate your care or love for the relationship or whatever happened back here. It's okay. You are free. Whatever you're doing, you fought with yourself and you came out of it. You did the thing, and now you're free. Okay? And I like the freedom that you're getting here. That's good. Yay. Let's talk about movement and travel. Ta-da! We have some movement in the partnership department. Haha. And we have betrayal. So betrayal is all about an opportunity with the Seven of Swords to take your power back in a certain situation, but knowing that you're doing this taking back of power because somebody took it from you and misused it. Okay? We were talking about that. We were talking about the Five of Swords back here. Six of Swords wanting to help other people, but at the same time, there's Seven of Swords. Yeah. So something happened where there was a betrayal. There was something going on. Someone took power, and now you need to take it back. All right? This is going to bring up some stuff for you because this could have to do with partnerships or relationships that you're dealing with this situation. It's far too close to what's going on here for me not to explain that the movement that's happening here. This is causing this, and you having all these feelings about it is blocking you. Okay, so you want to do the journaling, get the feelings out of you so you can make your move, all right? Because we know that the move is going to happen either way. For some of my Gemini, this is going to be you deciding that, okay, we may have all this money, but I got to go. I got to take my share and get out of here before anything else goes on. Maybe the direction the company is going is not conducive to you, because your solution in travel and movement is the Nine of Swords. Regrets about how we used our power in the past. So, right, we've regretted maybe we did help other people. We chose, even though helping other people was going to block you, you did it anyway. And it turned into something else. It turned into something where it's all gone. Everything's a mess. And now we have to move forward in some way. You remember now that you did it wrong. It didn't work out very well for you. We talked about the release situation, right? Interesting. If we take all three of these areas together with all of these cards, we're getting into an interesting situation where they seem very much to be talking about the same situation, maybe, right? So there's been some benefit happening, and we're remembering relationships. That's cool, and we want to take our power back in that situation, all right? Now, over here, we're talking about what's blocking you, standing your ground, trying to help other people, and remembering the pain of the situation beforehand, right? But we have all this movement that is remembering past, the thing that happened in the past and how we handled our power in the past is going to help us apply the situation, do the release, end up in a happy place where we don't have all the answers, and just get moving, all right? So that's a really interesting collection that all just came together like that. I'm proud of you all for being so clear and capable and taking all your different areas and putting them together that way. That's amazing. Good for you. Let's talk now about your ambition. I feel like we've been talking about your ambition over here, but let's talk about it a little more clearly and specifically. This is that thing that gets you up in the morning, gets you moving in the right direction, and gets you chugging that coffee, all right? Interesting. You want things to be fair. Interesting. So you are all about getting things to be fair. You want some justice. All right. And that's what you've been fighting about over here, is trying to get things to be fair. Interesting. Things were good with the money, but then they weren't. So that's very interesting. And it reminded you of past stuff. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What's broken or what's blocking you in this department? In the ambition department is the Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck in your power, like you can't really move. You need to look at it from a different angle and see what other people are doing and how it's working, and how you might apply yourself in a different situation so that you can be of best of service, right? Cool. And then Nine of Pentacles shows that once you've looked at it from a different way and gotten your power back, you won't be stuck in your power anymore, and your finances are going to get squared up. Okay? So very interesting this week. All right. Now, we're talking about your friends department. They were very cool. They were helping you out with finance last week. So here we are. Your financials you're hanging out with people who have good money and are stable financially. That's nice. They're helping you stabilize your finances too. Nice, nice, nice. The Eight of Pentacles is showing up here as a block. So while you're stabilizing your stuff, working too much is going to stop the whole flow, all right? So you can't be so busy at work if you want to hang out, okay? If you want to be part of this, you can't work so hard. Somehow that's a block to the situation. But a doorway is your solution. An opportunity to take a day off from work is going to be something that will help you move forward with these friends, okay? Very cool. Now, finally, let's talk about the unknown department for this particular week. All right. And what's unknown for you is the Three of Pentacles. Other people talking about you for various ways and means to make more money that may or may not, you may not know about that, but they're throwing your name around in circles. They want you to make more money. Excellent. Very good. Indeed, you keeping your finances balanced this particular week is going to be hard. Maybe it's because this thing is going cattywampus, all right? So just know that that's where you're blocked, all right? And we have, what is that? On top? Is that on the bottom? This will only be obvious in playback. I apologize right now. The Two of Pentacles, keeping your finances balanced. And, of course, the solution is choices. You have to make good choices this week. This is like an overriding thing in all of these areas, especially over here and here. We want you to make very good choices. Nice. There's a lot going on for you this week. All right? So, excellent. I love this for you, Gemini. So let's go ahead and talk about the fact that these are your beautiful cards for the week. And we will talk next week about the October 27th through November 2nd. I look forward to seeing you here back here then. There we go. All right. And by all means, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I would really appreciate it. My tiny little channel really could use the help, and I would definitely appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this reading suits you or doesn't suit you, or if you're just completely baffled. All of these things are good for me, and I will help you. It will help me help you, and I will always respond personally, all right? So thank you so much for being here, and we will talk next week. Thank you.